Gemini, hi. Welcome. This is going to be your tarotscope and provisions for Cancer season 2020. I'm going to take a look at what the general theme will be for you, what you will need to attend to, what you will need to avoid, watch out for, or be mindful of, as well as a positive outcome for you should you choose to take that path. This is a general reading, guys, so it may not resonate with all of you. So please take what resonates, leave the rest. Try to enjoy and have fun along the way. Gemini, for you, this is second house season. So themes around material possessions, what belongs to you, what belongs to other people. Self-worth might come into play. Things around, wow, my words just left me, so that's where we're gonna leave it at that. Do check out what else is going on in your second house for like themes that might come up for you. Okay, so if you're new to my channel, welcome. I'm Claire. I like to take a moment at the beginning of these videos to invite you to connect to your gods and your guides and your intuition. Whew. Okay, I just like to do this so that we will know what messages are for us and what's for someone else. And just invite my ancestors, my gods and my guides, the spirit of discernment into these readings today. Okay. All right. What is the theme of Cancer season 2020 for Gemini? What will Gemini need to attend to? What will Gemini need to avoid? And what's a positive outcome for Gemini should they choose to take this path? All right, that is feeling cute. All right, bottom of the deck is the Seven of Cups. Followed by the Eight of Wands. So juggling like a lot of possibilities and not feeling ready to act on any of them, but wanting to. We've got the Fool here hanging out with these guys. So you can kind of see that the Fool is wanting to take some movement towards something, but I feel that there's a lot of exploratory energy here. Like it feels very curious, very not settled or committed to any one thing at this point. Like this is unattached, and like this is feeling very joyful, but also like there's a wisdom piece here about like not jumping just yet, like look before you leap kind of thing. Okay, so let's take a look. The general theme for you is orphaned reversed and serendipity reversed. Okay, so Gemini, I feel like something has fallen through the cracks for you. I feel like there was something that you expected to fulfill you in some way, or something that was supposed to work out perfectly. And you're in this place where like you're a little bit disappointed because it's fallen through the cracks and it's leaving you wondering like why it didn't work out, or just with a sense of disappointment that like all of your best laid plans were you're telling yourself that they weren't enough, but that's not actually the truth of the situation. It's just that the timing wasn't quite right and that there are other things that you need to be looking at. You're also telling yourself a story here about abandonment. There's a story that I'm seeing for you about like I'm all by myself and nobody cares about me, and like the drama of it is like it's pretty significant. Like you're feeling pretty like I don't want to make fun of your pain, babe, but like it kind of reads as like a very, very upset small child that's like, just like feeling really like, oh my God, nobody loves me. And it's just like the drama of it is just exaggerated right now. So again, second house themes are talking about self-worth. So we might be just, we'll see what else comes up with that. So have a sip. We love coffee in this house. Okay. attend to. We have the Page of Swords, we have the Page of Pentacles reversed, we have Death reversed, and we have the Five of Cups reversed. Okay, yeah, babe, so don't fight this ending. Don't fight whatever's happening. Don't fight your emotions. If you have grieved something properly, let it go. It's very easy to get addicted to a certain type of sadness, as Lana Del Rey says. But also, it's very easy to like enjoy like self-flagellation, like punishing yourself because it feels really good. That's a trap. That's just a trap, Sorry, I'm just receiving something right now. Yeah, okay. There are 2 pages here as well. So there's some very youthful energy. I feel like this is you coming through, Gemini. Page of Swords, air, young air, optimistic air, curious air, sometimes gossipy air. We've also got the Page of Pentacles reversed. So I feel like this is a very youthful, young, energetic person that you might be dealing with if it's not you. But either way, this is kind of like a rebalancing of what the pentacle is. Like, this is learning energy. You're being called to see that there are some new things on that horizon, and just like allowing yourself to just wonder what they are, Oh my gosh, there's a message that also came through with this, and I just can't keep up. Spirit, you're chatty today. All right. I feel like the Page of Swords is kind of like a cut the crap kind of a card sometimes. Like, just like there's still some confusion. Like, there's still some clouds on that horizon, but like at least the page knows when to say like enough is enough. With the Page of Pentacles, there's also like the self-esteem piece is gonna come through. Working through the like whatever this thing was that fell through the cracks for you. I feel like you might be trying to hold on to it still, or you might be still trying to like you might be feeling so attached to the value of it that it you're just like, I can't let it go. I don't want to let it go. However, you need to let it go, baby. It needs to change. It needs to go through a transformation. It needs to you need to look elsewhere, is what I'm hearing. You need to look elsewhere. There are other things for you. There are better things for you. What you need to be avoiding is 3 of Swords reversed and the 4 of Cups. Okay. This card has been coming up for like pretty much everyone during Cancer season. So like, you're not alone in this feeling of like, I would rather pretend that my heart isn't breaking right now. I would rather pretend that I don't see what I see. For you, this feels like analysis paralysis with this 4 of Cups. This feels a lot like, again, if you have grieved something properly, you need to let it go. You need to let it transform. Don't allow yourself to get back into this rumination place where you're like in a circular kind of thought about some kind of a thing. Like, if you've cried about it, if you've let it go, let it go. Don't allow yourself to get back into this place where you're like, well, maybe I can, experience the joy that I once had about it if I just get back into this one state of being. But Spirit's telling you, like, I pierced your heart with truth for a reason. Don't walk away from that gift. Don't pretend that I didn't teach you this lesson. Allow it to happen. Ooh, spice. Okay. What else is there here? This 5 of Cups is like really, I mean, if there's one take home that you get from this, is really like, be careful of who, for some of you, is encouraging you to stay in this place. Be careful of the people who like seeing you in this way and who want to see you staying small. And like grief ridden for some of you, like people who don't want to see you like resolve something emotionally. They would rather see you like stuck in this 5 of Cups energy and like feeling like, and they get some sort of a weird validation from it. They're like, yeah, you're sad, and like that's because you didn't like you know, like they just, for some reason, their ego gets off on it. This could be a role reversal. This could be like your ego gets off on like a starving artist kind of a thing, or just like writing about your pain so many times that it's the only thing that you know how to talk about, instead of like actively like, you know, seeking out new things, you know, allowing that cycle to resolve itself. But I do feel like this is more like someone who is like, yeah, you're feeling like shit, that's because you deserved it. But like, you need to like clear that out. You need to just be like, nope. Nope, I'm not. I mean, I'm feeling like you're going to be integrating the truth of this and then moving forward. So let's see what the positive outcome is. 3 of Cups. I mean, that's amazing. Amazing. This can be either misery loves company, or this can be like, yeah, I did get through it. I did get over it. And you know what? Now I've got some stuff to share with you. And it's like, I feel like instead of telling people the stories about how miserable and how depleted you've been and how everything is wrong, I feel like you're finally finding like this really nice energy of telling people stories, like through your art. For some of you, this will be through your community gatherings. Like you're going to be able to find a way to get connected through the truth of that grief. This is coming up for a lot of signs as well, as like the power of grief to connect us is much more strong, than just joy or happiness. But you're doing something very interesting here. It's like you're kind of, oh man, you've recalibrated. Like there's some sort of like new meaning, I feel like, that's here. That's like there is some truth to your interactions here. This doesn't feel surface. This feels very deep. This feels like you're connecting with people on things that truly matter, and you're actually allowing yourself to tell people stories of how to like work with the pain piece. It's like instead of being someone that they can come to like complain about their life with, or like commiserate, or like bitch and whine and complain and like misery loves company. It's like you're actually being like a mentor figure for some people, and you're allowing yourself to like, let's talk about how this pain was important, but also how there's joy after that comes. You know, after it rains, the sun must shine again. And you're like in this place where you're teaching people because you've gone through this internal transformation, because you're in this place where you're going to be like letting your kings die. For some of you, this is going to be like acknowledging the way that you have had to mature and grow and like transform your own emotions and like work some alchemy with your own emotions. And then you're like, I'm going to give this gift to other people so that we can be empowered, so that I can empower my community, so that I can have more relationships that work for me. Yeah, and so that you can like be receptive to other things too. I mean, like this 4 of Cups is kind of like, do I take it? Do I leave it? It's like a rejection piece, but you're like, well, actually, I'm not gonna be rejecting things anymore, because it's like, this is feeling so empowering. You've gone from like feeling that other people have to like validate you in some way to being like, actually, I can validate other people. And it's like a 180. Like you've totally just like transformed your own internal world. It's really cool. Neato. Let's wrap this up, guys. Whoa. Not with half the deck. Let's ask a question first. Please and thank you. How can Gemini work with this energy during Cancer season 2020? Imagine! Yeah, bruh, the power of your imagination. I mean, I'm so excited to see this card for you. This is like a really nice reflection of this Three of Cups. Allowing your curiosity, again, it's that curiosity piece for you. It's like, I will create, like, I feel like you have so much creative potential at your disposal right now. Like, imagine something new. Because whatever it was that was left behind for you, it had to die. It had to change. It had to transform. And you have so much potential within you to create something new right now. I want to know what it is. Your friends want to know what it is. Society needs to know what it is. So be brave and trust in that. Okay, that's it, Gemini. That is what I have for you. I hope that this resonates. If it does, please give it a like. Please subscribe if you want to see more of this. If not, I hope to see you in your next reading. Okay, bye.